Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Bees and the Wild Bunch. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Bob Gibson.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Okay, all set to go. Ryan Reynolds here. Line drive. Bellinger snags it, and there's one down. Now it's J.D. Martinez, and he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. To say Bob Gibson's season in 1968 was outstanding is an understatement. His ERA that year was 1.12. That's so dominant it doesn't even seem possible. Got him swinging. Now it's the right fielder, Ted Williams. Hot shot to third. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. That one ripped. Back there. Forget it. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-0. So digging in, Chase Headley. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ryan Reynolds stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. In the dirt, but kept close. Satchel kicks and delivers. That one at triple digits.
2-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-2.
Well struck left field. Low. Going back on this one. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
J.J. Weatherholt now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Headley, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Just misses.
That's inside.
Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. 2-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Williams hauls it in, 2 away. Tony Stone digging in now. Tap to first, and that's just foul. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. There goes the runner. Pitch is low.
1-2.
Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. And we're back. Top of the second. And now Salvador Perez. Gibson back to work. And that misses. 1-0. In the air, right field. Castellanos on his horse. Pulls up and it drops for a hit.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Clips the corner, and that's strike 2.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. Here's Alex Bregman. That's to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Here's Jock Peterson.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
That's outside. And a count now 2-0. To the right side, Stone. In plenty of time to first, and Peterson retired. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Tony Stone. And first offering is fouled off. Dunn makes the catch. 1 away. Buck Leonard digging in now. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. 1 out, base is empty. In there at the knees. And it's 1-1. And that's a base hit.
You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Gary Sanchez at the plate. Nope, he held back. Leonard stands at first with 1 out. That misses. 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Couple of singles back to back. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
1-1.
Off balance as well.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door.
And a base hit into right. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it.
Throw over to Dunn. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. On to the third inning. Willie Adames stands in. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. Hit on the ground to short. On to Buck. Now only one out remaining. And here is Brian Reynolds. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double.
No strikes.
It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
So they turn to their closer, Tyler Holton.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead.
Ripped on the ground to second. On to first. Ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead and a great job by the pitching staff to shut them out.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at M. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Yellow Jackets and the Wild Bunch. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Pudge Rodriguez. And that is out of play.
7 o'clock.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. And now Buck Leonard. And a big swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That one outside. Ball 1. On the corner at the knees for a strike. The other way, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So up next, Adrian Beltre. Pulls that one foul.
Hit!
In the dirt.
0-2.
Chisholm, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Turner makes the grab, and that'll do it. Here's Yordan Alvarez. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. First pitch, not close. And there's one down. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Ozuna ranging back. Out of here. He hammers one out to center. It's 1-0. Josh Gibson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner.
The right fielder, Aaron.
One down. It's Aaron Judge now. Now Judge drives one deep left field. It's a bomb. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. Trey Turner at the plate and takes high there. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 4-0. Base is empty, one away. And now it's Mark Vientos. And ball
That's
one.
ball.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
1 out, base is empty. Inside,
ball.
just missed.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about. Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to 1 inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Vientos around third. He will score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. In comes the run from third to add on. The throw in, not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got an RBI triple.
Well done. Drives in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Kicks and deals. That one almost
1-1.
got him. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one hit to first. And that's a fair ball. The run scores from third. It's 6-0. The throw in, now around second, going for third. He's in there.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I love that he was on his horse right out of the box, ripped it down the line, and you could tell he wasn't going to be satisfied with just a double. He wanted 3 all the way.
Swing and a ground ball. And he's out on the tag. In there safely. So 2 down now, and here is Carlos Beltran. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another homer. Make that 4 homers in the inning. It's 9-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Josh Gibson will hit next. Pitch
1-0.
misses there. Ball 1. And that one is lifted in the air. It falls in, and that's a knock. Around first, digging for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
The right fielder, number 99.
So, man aboard. Now, Aaron Judge. Gibson on at second with 2 down. Judge rips that one. And that is that. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love
No,
what they do
ball.
in D.C. with the former presidents.
1 ball,
Somebody
no
always
strike.
gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Slides, but it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line, and once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
So, man aboard. Juan Soto now. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. He's trying for third. To first, that's out number one, and a run comes in to score.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But, yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. One away with a runner at third. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Adolis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up. He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now it's going to be Jackie Robinson. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
And there's a foul ball. 2 outs. In the dirt, blocked. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal in the dirt. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. And no throw, both runners are safe. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. 1 run is in. Play at the plate.
He's out.
Got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Turner now. Ryan back to work. That hit him.
That hit him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, nobody out. Next to hit, Mark Vientos.
No, he's safe.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now. And now, Buck Leonard. He tripled and scored his first time. And that one upstairs. Turner on third. Vientos at first with no outs.
He's safe.
And another ball. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Balls, one
Peterson
strike.
now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Flares it into the outfield. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And that's way high. And that is ball one.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in. Just
ground ball could be two. Tags the runner for one. Back to first. Double play. Nice job. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Buck Leonard. There's a strike.
One.
That's down and in.
Ball.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2.
1-2's the count.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to first. And they get Leonard for the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. It's 10-3. 1 out, base is empty. Now here is Adrian Beltre. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And that one fouled off. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that'll do it. Final score. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Miami going up against Louisiana. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go now? Here's Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And downstairs.
No, that's down.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. Alvarez aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit on the ground might be 2. Robinson tossed to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Josh Gibson stepping in now. Gibson crushes this one deep to left. Happ ranging back on it. Way back, out of here. An absolute smash to left. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. First pitch just misses. Judge rips that one. Slide, and he catches it. And now here is Jackie Robinson.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Right through there for a strike.
It's 0-1.
Just off the inside edge. On the ground. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, George Brett. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Ketel Marte. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. That's a base hit. Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's going to be Buck Leonard. Just missed.
Outside.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Marte off of first with 2 away. And there's a ball.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Fires across the diamond. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Trey Turner now. Swung on, belted. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So up next, Mark Vientos. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 1 out, base is empty. And it's fouled away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
2-1.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Slings to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. Buck Leonard digging in now. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Oh, great stop. And that's a great play. And we're back. Bottom of the second. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. That misses. 1-0.
No, that's in.
Hammered. And this one could be extra bases.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And a ground ball to first. Good feed. That's one. On to first, double play.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Montgomery off of first with 2 away. Fastball for a strike. And a count even at 1. That one
That's
missed. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Stays alive. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And Leonard makes the play. And that's the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning. Glaber. Torres up to the plate. That's towards center. Cameron makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And the batter now, Jock Peterson. Foul ball. Alvarado, a 6'2" southpaw, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Nick Castellanos. Looking to start something with one gone. And a pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Yordan Alvarez digs in now. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. That's hard hit on the line. Reaching for it and brings it in. At the plate, Jackie Robinson.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jake Diekman.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
No ball. One strike.
Wings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
So the tying run at second. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 0-2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Everyone here understands.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second. 2 outs. Buck Leonard, the next to hit, down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs, tying. And winning runs on base, and the home team trying to pull it out. On the ground, out to short. And that is the ball game. And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Live from a place that has quite the reputation, Ship It Stadium. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Miami taking on Washington. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Randy Johnson. What do you have on him, Chris?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Fought off foul. The pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2.
1-2.
High fly ball out to center field. Crow Armstrong hauls it in for the out. So digging in, Carlos Beltran. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. And that one is inside. A dive. Nice stop. Over to first. And it beats him. What a play. Here's the catcher, Josh Gibson. Lifted in the air, right center field. Torres brings it in for the third out. Back here with my pal Singy. And starting this one, Jose Leclerc. How about a report on him, Chris?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first 3 hitters.
And we're back. And here's the catcher, Josh Gibson.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2's the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one the other way. Takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now it's Corey Seager. Zingy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Missed with a changeup. Ball one.
One ball, no strikes.
One out, bases empty. Fouled off left side. Inside, just missed. That one misses, and that's ball three. That one is inside ball four. And I mean, oh, so close.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Next pitch is outside. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
All in this count, runner
3-1.
Not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
2 on, 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Got righty reliever out of the pen, Griffin Jacks. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering is in for a strike. And ball one.
1-2.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him. Buck Leonard in the box now. Takes strike one. In the dirt. 1-1. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Laced down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate. He turned on it nicely down the line.
That gets by him. One runs in. She'll still come home with it. And he's out. Tried to score in the error, but instead the third out, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Aaron Judge.
Chris Martin.
Swings through that one for strike one.
No balls, 1 strike.
Line drive. On to first. And quickly one away in the second. Trey Turner at the plate.
Couple of pitches and a quick out. Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Puts it away for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Headed down the line. Judge really on his horse for this one. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's the swing. It's a strikeout. Bottom half of inning number 2. Down to third baseman, Braden Taylor. Jacks back to work. There's a strike. And a rope into center field, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Bang! Gleyber Torres goes yard. It's 4-0. Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. In there for strike one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Bang! They go back to back, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-0. So the batting order turns. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Mets and the Wild Bunch. Ready to go? Now a chance for Jason Varitek. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. On the ground right side, Leonard takes it to the bag, and the first out of the game is an easy one. And now it's Juan Soto.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
Francis, the tall righty, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. And that skips in the dirt. Went too far that time. It's 1-2. One out, base is empty. Up the middle. On to Buck. 2 up, 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Hank Aaron. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. The 1-0. Just missed.
Outside.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Strike on the inside corner. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. That one finds the zone. 3-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. And it gets by him. Now batting Max Kepler.
No, that's down.
This
Ball.
one in the dirt. Ripped on a line to center. Beltran makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound in this one, Logan Webb.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Foul ball there.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
On a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Carlos Beltran, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1.
No,
and another
missed.
ball. Alvarez gets
2
his
balls,
lead at
no
first
strikes.
with nobody out. Outside.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 3. And there's the strike.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Nimmola to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. And the batter will be the shortstop.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there.
Oh, can't pick it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. 2 outs, runner on first. Now the left runner on the go. Ground ball up the middle. On to Buck.
Got him.
Out number 3.